Hello everyone. This video is about session 8 homework. So here I'm going to solve three questions. The first one is given a string, find the duplicate letters in it. So I have created one method here, and you can see it. A is a string here, which for which we are going to find the duplicates in it. So first I'm converting the string into a char. So here I am converting it to the char array of x. Then I'm using two sets here. As we know, set does not allow duplicate values, so I'm using set here. And after that, I'm using for loop for each loop. As we have to compare each and every value in this char array, I'm using for each loop. So here you can see inside the each loop I'm using if condition. So here I'm saying if um, if we cannot add any letter to this duplicate char set, then print those values. That means this if condition will give us the values which are duplicate, because as we know those are duplicate value and those will not get added to the duplicate char set. So we will get those values. That means this condition will give us the values which are duplicate, and but it will give all the values which are duplicate. For example, here this word second hello is all duplicate, so it will give us all these five values. But we don't want like that. We want the letters which are duplicate. So here it is showing us ll twice. We don't want like that. We want like once only. So to avoid this, we are using another set, result set here. So we are gonna add whatever items we are getting here from if condition. We are gonna add it to the another set, which is result set. And as it again it is a set and it is avoid the duplicate values, it will print only once whatever duplicates values are there. So let me run it once. Let me change the value. So now only h is duplicate here. So here we can see H and L, of course, yeah, these two characters are duplicate, so we are getting at them here. If I type LL one more another time, see, so this one is giving us L three times, but as we have converted, as we are storing it to the another set, it is giving us just once. This is the first problem. The second one is to generate the 500 random numbers and give the nth smallest number in it. To do so, I will tell you the code from the bottom. So first I have to create a method. It is a get random method, and I'm calling random class here, and I'm creating object for that. And this is the formula. So it will generate us the numbers from 100 to 999, and this method is returning those random numbers. So it will return one number at a time. But as we know, it will may generate the random numbers, but those will be duplicates sometime. So to avoid this, we are gonna store these random numbers in a set. As we know, set does not allow to store the duplicate values. So I'm using set here, my data, to store whatever random numbers we are getting from this method. And I'm using tree set here because tree set will arrange those numbers in ascending order for us. And then I'm using while loop. So here I'm stating that add the random numbers to the my data collection until its size become 500. So as soon as it become 500, it will stop to add the numbers to this collection, my data. So here I'm just printing all the numbers from my data, and here I'm asking to give the how many numbers are there in this collection. Then because we want to know the nth smallest number, we have to convert it to the array. I'm using two char array method here. So these random numbers now will get converted to the array. X is the array name. Then here you can see I'm putting a CISO and I'm asking x of 0. That means it will give us the first value in the array. Because we are using tree set, it will already store it in ascending order. So the first value is gonna be the smallest one in the whole array. Likewise, if we want to know the eighth smallest number, as we are working on index, we have to use x n minus 1 here, and it will give us the nth smallest number, I mean eighth smallest number. So here you can see these are the values in the array. This is the size of the array. 100 is the first value, which is x of 0, as you can see here. It is here, and this 114 is the eighth smallest number, which is this one. So if I change something like fifth one, it will give us the fifth value, which is 116. Then the third problem is about create an array and sort it without using dot sort function or method. So here I have created this array, as you can see, and I'm printing before sorting and after sorting. I'm using arrays.toString method to print the numbers from the array. Then here we need to take the length of our array. So I'm using a.length method, and we have to use two for loops. This one, the first for loop is for number of passes. Here I represent the number of passes, and the second for loop, here j, we are using to compare the two numbers. So first, like how it will work, like we are going to compare 31 with 5, we are going to compare 31 with 2, we are going to compare 31 with 4, and so on and so forth. So inside this second for loop, I'm using if condition. Here I'm saying a of j is greater than if a of j plus 1. That means in the first loop, the j will be 0 here. So the index value, j represent the index value here. So j of 0, that means 31. And I'm saying if 31 is greater than j plus 1, that means 0 plus 1, that will be first value. Index number 1, that will be 5. So I'm saying if 35 is greater than 5, then we have to swap their position. We have to we have to take the 5 first, and then 31. To do so, we are using temporary variable here. So the temporary variable I have created int temp here. So first we are gonna assign, to swap the value between these two, first we have to assign value of j to the temp. Then we are gonna assign j plus 1 value to the j, and then we are gonna assign j plus 1 value to the temp. So that way they will change their position. And after completing this for loop, I'm using CISO to print the sorted array. Let me run it once. So you can see here, it is sorted. Let me change some values. It gets sorted again, you can see. And that is all for today. Thank you.